did he get the score? Probably getting it from the gas today. Make your teammates better today. Make your teammate better today.
Hello, hello. How are you? Wish I could give you a hug, but we'll do an air bow. I can't believe you were gonna charge me to come in today. I'm just kidding.
Good afternoon and evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live at Kennedy Field for the semifinal state soccer championship between the Westchester Country Day School versus the Wayne Country Day School. Should be an exciting match for sure. Alongside me, I'm Dan Hauser. I've got Devin McLemore, so we're looking forward to an exciting broadcast as the clock gets at 0 here at Kennedy Field to start our match. A couple things interesting tonight, and obviously Devin will chime in and give us some great information, but the Wildcats come into this game with 11-2 overall record. They really put it on them in the quarterfinals and the first round of the tournament, scoring 7 goals in both games, coming in again at 11-2 record. Wayne Country Day School enters the semifinal championship here tournament game at a 7-1 record. Should be an exciting match. Devin, you ready for this one?
I'm ready, Dan, and it looks like we're going to have a battle of the WCDSs tonight, and hopefully Westchester comes out on top.
Definitely. We've got a good packed house here of parents and family members in the stands. And there's one thing that is not a surprise, and that's Westchester being in the semifinals. Devin, they've been here 4 years in a row for this senior class, which is an amazing accomplishment. But they have unfinished business tonight, and that this is not their end goal for sure for this season.
You're right. And I've been around for 3 out of those 4, and I'm excited to see what they got. I think they have a great group of seniors, great leaders, and I think the coolest thing about this senior class is they seem to me to be really close friends, and I think when you're playing with your friends, it makes the game more fun, and you play more together.
Well, you got to love that senior leadership, and it starts at the front line there with George Culp. You got Miles Patterson. You got Hamer Brigman there on the back line, and then finish it all off with Cook Smith in goal. We talked about the last broadcast how the spine of the team is real important and kind of who's up that middle of the line. And when you look at that senior leadership running through the middle of the field, that's pretty impressive, and part of the reason why we are where we are today at 11-2 in our 4th straight state title game.
As you know, Dan, all that goes out of the window, and we'll start from scratch tonight and hopefully finish our journey.
Got to come ready to play. The whistle's about to start, and we'll have 40 minutes here in the first half.
And we're off.
Let's go, Bo.
As with any game, Devin, I'm sure the nerves are running here a little bit, so it's going to be interesting to see who can harness that energy in the positive way in this first few minutes.
It will. I know these guys are nervous, but I think Coach Schwartz does a great job preparing these guys, and they'll rely on the things that they've been doing all year and kind of hopefully settle in the first 5 minutes and strap in for the long haul. you're right, though. It seems the pace is pretty quick to start the game.
Communicate, boys. Communicate. Let's go. Coming, Bo. Coming.
Great play there by Bo to control the ball and trying to field it up to Miles.
It's all right. Keep working. Keep working.
And we talked a little bit about that, nerves to start the game. I think a lot of times, too, when you are the top seed in a tournament, you're going to get everyone's best, and they're going to come out strong. And
yeah, you got the pressure on you. You're supposed to be here,
right?
And the other team's going to be ready for you. For our fans out there, we do have the other semifinal match that is in play, and Devin's got a score on that one. That one will finish before we conclude our game here.
Yeah, Dan, that's Gaston Day School and Fayetteville are playing in the other semifinal game, and that game is at halftime, and the score is 1-1. So we'll keep an eye on that and make sure we update you all as soon as we know something. Brigman throws the ball in the box, headed.
Ooh. All right, keep it up, boys.
Brigman is a weapon up there on the throw-ins. Definitely turns throw-ins into extra corner kicks, and he'll come off of that back line for Westchester and really put some havoc on the defense with every one of those throw-ins being long and in the middle of the box.
And it seems like Mr. Culp's right there in the middle of everything that's happening, and that seems to be a theme for the year. And again, I can't think of a better guy to lead the team.
Yeah, you're right. Culp finds his head on the ball. Just amazing skill up there at the front line. This past game, for Westchester fans, they're probably aware, but for other fans out there, George had 4 goals in the last game, scoring number 98, number 99, number 100, and number 101.
Do we know if that's a record?
Excuse me, I think it's 99, 100, 101, and 102. That's
okay.
right. Yep,
okay.
Yep. So it's 102 goals. Adam believed that was a record from all of his knowledge about Westchester soccer.
Oh. And Hamer throws another deep ball in there, and I think that was George again on the receiving end.
That's that weapon we talked about on the first throw-in. It's just such a luxury to have that capability to make throw-ins anywhere around the 20-yard, 25-yard mark in towards the goal turn into corner kicks. And, again, you saw the pressure that puts on the defense.
As a goalie, that's got to be in the back of your mind every time you even have a throw-in that the ball could make its way close.
Yeah, those keepers have got to make a decision. Are they going to come off the back line, or are they going to trust their defense? And sometimes you can get some indecision back there, and that indecision can result in goals for Westchester. I know they'll be hoping for that. Here comes another throw-in. Yeah. They're putting the pressure on them right out of the gate.
And I think that's Westchester's MO is keep the pressure on and get fresh legs in when you need. But good things happen when you're around the goal.
George finds the ball again on that one.
Does he have a magnet on his head?
He does. He does an amazing job of positioning himself.
Win it! Win it!
Oh, nice, Miles!
Go, Georgie! Oh.
Get it to him, get it to him!
Good job, Joe.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, we've passed that 5-minute mark, Devin, and it does seem Westchester's starting to get some of their passing and a little bit of comfort level.
They are.
Going, which is what you want to see if you're a Wildcat fan. Beautiful pass to Bo.
Oh,
offsides.
Looks like there's an offsides flag.
Offsides.
All right, keep working.
You're right, though, about those first 5 minutes of the game, and I think a good team, they expect that, and they'll ride that wave, but hope like they have today to settle in and take control of the game.
Good job, Max.
Armentrout up the field. Getting it up to Bennett. He's battling for the ball. Little contact. It looks like it's a pretty physical game.
Cooks out of the goal.
Oh.
Ooh,
And
dangerous opportunity there for Wayne Country Day School. Definitely got lucky there if you're a Westchester Wildcat fan.
And that's some of the decision-making that you alluded to earlier. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't work, but you have to make a decision. And I think it's, you know, it says a lot about a leader to make that decision, even if, you know, it doesn't work out. So I like to see that.
Go.
Oh, Brigman to Brigman.
Yeah. We got a couple brothers on this starting roster for the Wildcats, and Bo and Hamer Brigman, and the Van Dessels, Max, and Benedict.
George sends the ball out wide. Max Farrellin.
This is Sherman on that left side. They've gone to that side throughout this first period here, and you can see his talent and speed on that left hand side.
Yeah, and he's a junior, so
yeah,
pretty impressive that he's out there, and you know they're confident in him to keep sending the ball that way.
George going down the sideline. Good space here for a chance.
Sends it. Oh. Bo Brigman gets a shot towards the goal.
Great opportunity there. You saw George create space on that sideline. He really had a lot of time to try and have an accurate pass. Missed Miles on the header, but Bo was right there for an opportunity. Just sailed over top of the goal. You like those chances, Devin, if you can get a few more of those, because those are high opportunities, and you believe some of those are going to go in the back of the net.
Yeah, I think it's got to be really cool for a guy like Max Farrellin, who's a freshman, in this high stakes of a game. But having a guy like George right there with him, the senior leader, you know, it's a great experience for Max, and I think he's handling himself very well.
Oh, Max has grown a ton this season, as has Benedict, Van Dessel on the front line. Those are two freshmen that have created the balance this team's need to have the record they've had. There are senior leaders on this team, but there's also youth on this team, and that combination for the whole season has really blossomed. It's been pretty special to watch.
Yeah. The Wildcats will have to hustle back on defense here. Good step by Max Van Dessel to stop that attack, and Georgia's pushing the ball up the middle.
Pass.
Cats look to get the ball right back in.
Good hustle there by
I really like
Benedict
the hustle.
to win that ball back, not be satisfied losing it.
Right.
That's exactly what you need to do.
And we talked about it being a physical game, and you know we don't want anyone to get hurt, but I think a good physical game makes the game more interesting, and we'll see really who wants it more.
Yep. That was a hustle play, pure hustle right there. And when you're in state tournament time, that's what you've got to do. Really attacking that left-hand side for sure.
Yeah, and
that's their go-to. I don't know if I've seen them cross the ball to the other half of the field at all.
I have not. Let's see. Oh,
Nice
Max
pass
sends
by
a
Max.
great pass into Benedict, and he's
Going to
waiting
be a
for some
corner
of his
there. Great
teammates.
play.
Gets a corner, you're right.
Freshman to freshman there. Beautiful pass up the line by Max. Benedict attacked it aggressively and drew the corner. This is where set pieces, this is where your practice and your set pieces are all going to come together. Tournament time is when you want set pieces to be effective. And a lot of times you don't show all your set pieces in earlier round games. You try and save a couple special set pieces.
Kind of like those 2-point conversions.
Yes.
Where are we, boys?
Come on, Miles. Come on, let's get it back. Get it back. Get him, Bo. Get him, Bo. Get him out. Get him out. Go.
Get wide, Bo.
I'll send it back to him.
Had the chance there. Bo with the shot.
Bo with the cheeky little right foot. And he's, Dan, he's right around the goal, and I'm sure missing, he doesn't want to miss, but being around the goal like that has to give you some confidence.
Well, Bo does a great job, in my opinion, of positioning himself for a lot of through balls. He doesn't get sucked into the middle too much. If you're patient on the outside post here, you can see that ball come through the middle sometimes and just really clean it up. And it doesn't take a lot if you're in the right position, just a good poke and it goes in. Sometimes your wings get sucked into the middle too much. I think Bo does a great job of trying to stay the field, stay in the position.
Another young guy for the Cats.
Good, Quinto. Come on, Q. Go, Josiah.
Get out.
Oh.
And there's Sherman again. He loves being around the ball.
Left side again. Again, we haven't seen the right side at all. It's going to be interesting if that's the pattern for the game, but they – oh, good ball there.
It's a good ball in from Hamer.
Yep.
Get there, Max. Get there, Max.
It's a sprint towards the ball, and Max makes a great tackle. Get that ball out of bounds and have the defense come and set up.
No need to play with it there. You just get it cleared and regroup. Wayne Country Day has really counterattacked pretty well. They haven't had a lot of build-up soccer,
right?
But they definitely, when Westchester pushes forward, their MO seems to be see if they can get a quick counter strike or counter attack. Whereas I think Westchester's had a lot better build-up soccer, a lot more passing in the midfield.
Definitely more possession, yeah.
More possession of the soccer ball. Two different strategies. Both can score goals, but, it's going to be interesting in this game as we watch it, which one of these wins out.
And I'm not sure for Wayne Country Day, but I think Westchester's only made one sub so far, so the guys are fit and feeling good.
Come on, boys. Let's win this.
Long kick here for Westchester. Not a lot of set pieces you can do from this distance, but I'm sure you're trying to get some movement on the players on the front line and see if you can
stay around the goal.
Yep.
Good things happen. Oh, deflection, and Bo gets him. I think maybe his first shot on goal, but another one to Bo, and hopefully he keeps letting them fly.
Another example of that position I talked about. Stay your lanes. Don't get sucked up into the middle. Don't bunch up players. The more we can spread our offense out across the front line and have space between those attackers, the better chances we're going to have.
Right on the ball, Ben.
Here's the quick counterattack that
he tripped up on his own feet, didn't he?
Wayne Country attempts to do. They try to really attack quickly.
And that definitely seems to be the game plan for Wayne Country Day. We wonder if the Cats will try to make an adjustment to stop that.
It's a trip. Come on, Q.
Well, in all sports, there's moves and counter moves. So, we'll see as the game goes on if there are opportunities for Coach Schwartz to instruct his players in a certain style or way. A lot of space here.
It's a good tackle, really.
Keep working.
And I wonder, with basketball, you can call a timeout and you can talk about those things throughout the game. And in soccer, it seems like, halftime is really the time to make those big adjustments.
Thought he got ball there on that one, but maybe a little too aggressive on the tackle. Going to have a kick here for Wayne Country Day School. Taken by number 22, Michael.
Takes no time,
Gear.
does he? He goes right in, and there's that decision making again. Cook Smith comes right up and grabs that and secures it for the Cats.
We talked about this in the last broadcast. You want a goalie that's makes his decision and aggressively attacks it and goes with it. Indecision on that line is a bad thing.
And I thought there was some contact there.
Not
little assist from the referee, and he calls it dead.
Nice fake there by Bo. Gives him some space.
Sits it in, and oof. Poe just seems so calm and
very comfortable out there.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
For a sophomore, that's really impressive.
Plays with a lot of poise and confidence for sure. And as I've seen the season, it's only grown, that confidence level. Here's that left side attack again.
Sherman takes a rip.
Great step, Max.
Come on, counter.
On you.
Westchester faithful wanted a little bit faster attack there. Westchester slows it up to try and build some soccer.
There's your guy again, Dan. Just seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's a good step from Josiah.
He's playing well this half. Is really you've touched on it a couple of times earlier, but having a good half of soccer.
There we go.
All right, here's a throw in. Maybe a little bit too far for Hamer to throw it in. They're going to go with George here.
Go, Tyler. Good job, Ben.
Couple substitutions for the Wildcats. Number 14, Tyler Matthews, in the game for the Wildcats, up on the front line.
Play him. Go hard.
Oh, it was a good header from Carter to keep the ball in. Ball's on Miles' feet. Sends it down the line.
The ball's in.
All right, here's a position. I think we could see Hamer come up on that one.
Yeah.
Because we got a spot here where I think he can get it into the box.
You got to think his eyes on number 10.
They're bringing Max Van Dessel up there, big tall header as well. See if he can get a contact on the ball.
Great throw in, and ball still hanging around in the box. A few headers in a row. The Chargers finally get the ball out, but still possessed by the Wildcats.
Oh, good try. That was senior to senior eye contact there. I could see that happening from the field. Hamer saw George up on the front line and tried to loft it up there just a little too long, but
something makes me think that they have had a pass like that in the past.
There's no doubt. They had the eye contact for sure there. That's what you expect when you play somebody with somebody for 4 years is the intuition to know where your teammate's going to be. And that's time, practice, dedication, all those things added up, and that's the formula you get with seniors. Nice pass inside there.
And there's Josiah again. He just has a knack for knowing when to go for the ball. And
nice step up there. Good header by Miles. We'll take that. We're under 20 minutes, and the first half is gone. Wildcats 0. Wayne Country Day Schools 0.
Good job. Come to it. Come to it. Now go wide. Settle.
Couple errant passes here and there for the Wildcats. Here's that quick attack, 15 and 13. Definitely try to use their speed.
yeah, and this is Valentine this time who gets the shot off. Well, you're right. They really like that left side, and they continue to work that way. Like to see a little bit more poise here with the ball for the Wildcats.
Yeah, some opportunity to control the ball a little bit. I think rushing a few passes here and there.
And I like this play by Miles, kind of letting the game come to him and not pushing for anything.
Run!
Counterattack again. Went to the middle of the field that time.
Oh, a good try. Looks like we have a couple subs coming in here for the Cats. Maybe the next ball.
Well, all that you would expect in a semifinal match right now, Devin. A good battle, both teams playing hard, a few opportunities for each team.
And I think that's exactly what you want in a semifinal game.
Yeah, this team has only lost Wayne Country Days only lost one game, and the Wildcats only lost 2. So they're used to playing with confidence and having success.
And I think the interesting thing about that is, when you only have 1 or 2 losses in the season, you kind of expect to lose. So whichever way this goes, how is each team going to respond if things don't go their way early in the game?
Yeah, right now we're in the 0-0 tie point, but when one team or the other, whoever scores first, the game plan can change significantly after that first goal, whoever scores it first, and so it'll be interesting who can get on the board.
Let's go, boys!
Got some Wildcat substitutions here. Benedict Van Dessel coming back in, and I think that's Quinto, is that right?
Yep, that's right. That's right. Giving Tyler Matthews and it might be Cleveland a little bit of a break.
Hamer with the big throw. George with the header.
He's right there.
Follow through. Oh.
Turn it back in.
Oh.
All right.
The Hamer throw-ins continue to create some challenges up there. Just a nice weapon to have.
It is.
You have that for the whole game. And, a lot of times in soccer you only draw a couple of corner kicks each half. But to have Hamer be able to turn all those throw-ins to just corner kicks, that's an offensive asset, which is very, very impressive and powerful in games.
And especially when at least in the first half here, the ball has been on our side of the field.
Keep going.
So really at any point, like you said, you have an opportunity to send a ball into the box, and you like to think that one of those will turn into a goal or more.
You're on. Don't stop, Q. Come on.
Long ball there by Hamer. Tried to get something on the line. Really seeing Wayne Country Day pack it in, though, if the Wildcats are going to build their way down the field. Wayne Country Day is definitely behind the half line.
Good.
Well, it's one thing for sure. There's no doubt about it. 13 loves the left. He had some space on the right, and he purposely turned back to the left.
And kicked it with his left foot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, I mean, he's definitely that's his comfort point. That's where he wants to be.
Yeah, I thought Miles did a great job of just containing there and not overstepping, waiting for his fellow defenseman to help him out.
Brigman to Brigman there, couldn't control it.
Be strong, be big.
Get that ball.
Very good, Bo.
Yeah. All right. Good, be good.
Where's the ball? There we go, Max. Good stuff.
Get it.
Nice play there by Max. Beautiful ball.
Look at this ball in.
Oh.
Just a little off.
Nice job by their goalkeeper coming off that line. Again, you know, that's that don't be indecisive. Attack the ball right away. A little bit of a delay on that back line, and the play's a lot different, so you have to make your decision very quickly. Nice space here by George.
He looks to send the ball in and gets it in. And
Oh, get in there, boy.
we just missed a header.
Three
But
players went past three Westchesters. Ball still in play here, though. Brigman's got some room.
sends it in.
Oh, that's going to be a corner. Nice attack there. Brigman to Miles. Beautiful possession, beautiful pass.
And here's that set piece, and the Cats will look to take advantage of a corner here. I believe this is their second opportunity.
We've seen that ball go through the face of the goal, so we need to really have those Wildcats be ready on the back post.
Carter sends the ball in.
Settle, Max.
The Chargers really look just to get the ball out of there. And they find their guy,
On the left line,
Sherman.
trying to use their speed up that left line.
Get some help from Valentine here, and great defense there.
Good recovery.
And that's Carter. He just kicked the ball in on the corner, so he's hustling to get back, and you can see he's laying it all on the line for his teammates.
All right. Come on, let's get a little sharper. Come on.
Good job.
Again. There you go, Bo. Run through it.
Nice
run through
header
it.
there by George.
Keep going. Run through it. Go. Speed.
Bo's just waiting for the opportunity, and
Traveled a long distance
He
on
did.
that
He
one.
did.
Yeah, worked hard. That's all right.
that's
Keep
all
going.
right. That's the poise, though, that we talk about with Bo, not trying to push and do anything extra, just looking for the right opportunity, and I thought it was just a good defensive play for the Chargers, excuse me.
Cleared out of there by Max. We got the next generation of Wildcats being ball boys here today, so appreciate their assistance.
I know those boys can't wait to be up here playing on the varsity team.
Yep. All of our middle school soccer athletes here. They had a great season themselves, and it's nice seeing the next generation supporting this varsity squad.
Well, I think more than anything, it makes them familiar with what's expected and with the program, and it makes them comfortable when they make their way up. For a couple of these guys, they're eighth graders, so they have a chance to be in this position next year. So I think it's a great opportunity for them to see, what competition might look like.
No doubt, no doubt.
There's Brigman again with a deep throw in.
Yeah, you've got Miles Patterson on the field as a senior, and you've got Nolan Patterson as an 8th grader on the sideline, and they'll be handing the baton to each other as one graduates off the soccer team and the other one walks on next year.
And Dad will be along for the ride too.
Oh, no! That's awful!
Fans definitely don't like that call.
Called an attack there, aggressive attack. Felt like he didn't get the ball. It was close. Here's an opportunity for a set piece here for Wayne Country Day School. See what they've got in store as the ref walks off the wall line. Looks like the Wildcats are only going to put one up there on the wall.
Well, we know we got to keep an eye on number 13 here.
Good clear out there. Here's where you're going to try and push up so you can get an offsides if the Wayne Country Day
Yeah, and Bo
attacks.
sends it up
Nice ball.
beautifully. It's good hustle, really, by the
Nice
Chargers.
play there.
But that's what you're talking about, Dan, right?
Yep. That's a counterattack. If they're going to be aggressive, you want to try and make them pay on the other end. It's not always there, but in that situation it was, and you're one defender away from having some trouble for the Wayne Country Day on the front line. Here's Brigman again for the long throw.
And are we going to?
Drew a corner.
Corner.
Yep.
The last time the Cats elected for the short pass. We'll see if they send it into the box this time.
Looks like that's what they're set up for this time.
And there it is. Chargers on the receiving end of it, but Wildcats have possession.
Here's your secondary attack on this. Brigman trying to get something.
You just got to think he's not going to let that guy get him, and I think the referee thought he got a little handsy there.
Yeah, that's the classic defender playing forward, and the referee's not going to give you that action. He says you got to go back to the back line.
Let's go, boys!
Now you can be handsy on defense.
Right.
But the key in a play like that is advantage. If the ref feels like you gained an advantage, then he's going to call it. There's calls that go one way through and the other way throughout the game, but the ref's goal is does advantage create something?
Kind of like that, right?
Yep. Yep.
And you see Bo, he really does a great job, again, like you mentioned earlier, using that big old body of his and getting the correct position and winning the ball for his teammates.
Really positioned his body well on that, and the Wayne Country Day player was pushing him off, and that's that advantage. You can't do that. Great stop there by George. Got some space here. Let's see if he can do something.
Go hard!
I don't know if you're noticing, Dan, but it looks like the middle of the field here is getting pretty worn out. I wonder if that'll have an effect on the game at all.
Well, from my experience in the ACC, and that's November soccer grass.
Yeah.
It's hard to have good, solid roots at this point. It's about to be dormant.
On him, Miles!
It's going to be a throw-in. Going to be Hamer again coming up.
Yeah, and you can see him jogging down.
Boys, come on!
Last game we were talking about, he needs a GPS unit on his wrist to know how much he's logging, because he's logging a lot just coming down for all these throw-ins.
What's your guess?
Oh, I don't. Miles.
12 miles, maybe?
Yeah. Nice.
There's another chance. Another chance. It looks like it's going to be a goal
kick. Yep. George found that one. Just creeped by the right post. The one thing that is evident, I think, in this first half is I have not seen Wayne Country Day School effectively clear out the Hamer throw-ins.
No.
They've let that ball bounce on the turf. They've allowed Westchester to put a head on it. They're not really doing a great job of clearing that, and I'll take those odds if that's the case.
Go hard now!
And
Nice
there's a great
play.
opportunity here for the Cats.
Free ball in front of the goal.
There's that decision-making again that we talk about with the goalie. And, you know, it looks to me that the Wildcats are getting a little frustrated, but I really think they just have to keep on with that.
Beautiful passes there.
Come on, keep marching!
3 minutes left in this first half.
Keep it up, man.
This is where players get a little bit tired. And
It's almost like those first 5 minutes, right? Where
yep.
who can just weather the storm here. And the referee is blowing his whistle a lot here in the past few minutes.
Well, saw a little bit of aggressive pushing there. Again, you're going to get some of those for you, and you're going to have some of those against you. Keys to just, you just got to shake it off and play soccer.
And there's a ball in, and maybe one of their best opportunities there.
We got advantage. Come on!
And I think, coach and the fans are asking for the advantage there. It looks like they had the numbers. And
I didn't understand that call there. He obviously, I think he was staring at the back line and not the front of the field on that call because the advantage was there. Usually the ref will allow the advantage to go through, and only if you did not have an advantage will he call it.
Right. It's the semifinal games for the referees too. Maybe, he's a little nervous and trying to make sure he makes all the right calls. But I'm with you. I think that one, he jumped the gun a little bit.
Get out.
Attack on the left there again.
And here's maybe an opportunity here. As a clear hold from the referee.
Could be a card there. Could be a card
That's
there
gonna be a
for
card.
sure. Definitely held them. The Wildcats were going on the attack, and so they raised the card for Wayne Country Day. Dylan Brown with the card number 28.
Now, does that mean he has to come off the field?
No, I think sometimes you'll do that, potentially, especially in this time in the game. You got to be careful, obviously. If you get 2 yellows in a game, you're going to be down a man the whole rest of the game. And so –
And is that a yellow for that same player or just –
Yeah, yellow for the same player.
Okay.
Yellow for the same player. So if he draws a second yellow, or if anyone draws a red within a game, you're down a man for the rest of the game. And so we'll see if Wayne Country goes back to Dillon in the second half, or if they're worried about the second yellow.
And there's another ball in, and just off the fingertips of the goalie. He's been active today, and I think that was Max.
Yes, yeah.
Van Dessel with the shot on goal, and the Cats will have another opportunity here with a corner. Like to go with the short pass, and Josiah will send it in.
Well, what you're trying to do on something like that is just change the angle. Sometimes the angle from the traditional corner kick position, that line, it's hard to get an angle. So you do that pass out so that you can change the angle. Great hustle there by George.
Great hustle. And that just shows you some of the speed that he has. I think really both teams here just looking to get to half.
Minute and 20 left. There's still some space here for the Wildcats to see if they can get an attack going.
Come on.
One minute, Blue.
Let's look, boys.
Let's go.
Down to our final minute of play in the first half.
And they find Sherman once again down that left side, but Josiah there step for step, looking just to contain here, and Sherman goes to his right foot there.
Nice. Yeah.
And that's going to be –
that could be a card there by Miles, I would say on that. I don't know if he
looks like
got ball. He's going to get the yellow there for Miles Patterson. Aggressive tackle. Got a substitution here. Mikey Schwartz coming in.
Let's go, Mikey.
Got a wall built there by the Wildcats. Looks like Sherman's going to take it here for the free kick.
Sends it in right to the goalie.
Nice job by Cook. Here's that counterattack.
Yeah, we're looking to push here. We're looking to
counterattack.
And he finds his man in the middle. He still has the
still
ball.
in play, still in play.
Sends it in.
Nice ball in the middle.
No one there on the receiving end.
Like that counterattack by the Wildcats. You'll take that any day of the week. Here's their counterattack.
That's a great step there. Just to
Go, Mikey!
Final seconds as we're under 10 seconds here.
Cook looks to get there to save it.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick, but I think we're going to get to half here. 0-0 is your score. Entertaining half for sure. Devin enjoyed a lot of action-packed soccer. Some opportunities for both teams.
There were, and we'll see if anything changes here at halftime, but I'm sure both coaches will look to strategize and make the proper adjustments for each team.
Well, we appreciate you fans tuning in here from Kennedy Field on the campus of Westchester Country Day School for the semifinal state tournament title game. 0-0 at half, and we'll give you guys a break to grab some now the fridge and
I'm going to throw a jacket on.
Throw a jacket on, get a drink, get a snack, and we'll join you in the second half. Have a great one.
Thanks for
Devin, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Let's go, Blue!
All right, fans, good evening. Thanks for joining us for this semifinal state soccer championship game, tournament game. We're excited to have you here on the campus of Westchester Country Day School at Kennedy Field, where the score is 0-0. Westchester 0, Wayne Country Day School 0. Great first half there. Some exciting soccer. What you would expect, playoff soccer, Devin.
It is what you would expect, and although the score was 0-0, I'm with you. I thought that was an action-packed half, and kind of what you expect coming into a game like this.
An interesting point was, this Wayne Country Day School team had averaged 4 goals a game. And then if you look at the Westchester Wildcats, I mean, they've been putting 6, 7 on the board. And so probably a little unusual for both teams to be sitting at 0-0, little not what they're used to, but just speaks to the defensive side of the ball and both teams playing really strong on that back line.
Defense wins championships is what they say.
And we're underway in the second half.
And we have a temperature of 62 degrees. We'll see if that number changes at all by the end of things. I know I had to throw a jacket on, Dan.
Yeah. It's getting a little cooler, but the good thing is I think what you want with soccer, you don't have a lot of wind and you don't have rain. So the game should be decided by the players, and you're not going to have Mother Nature throwing a wrinkle or a curveball at you in the play. Everybody watching the broadcast, I hope you can appreciate and thank Terry Andrews here, who puts this on all season long and really does a great job setting up the broadcast and doing all the engineering. I know, Devin, me and you would be we'd already be shut down if we were trying to do it ourselves.
There wouldn't be a broadcast. Yeah. He does a great job, and he's adding little things every week. And we're happy and excited to bring this presentation to you all, wherever you're watching.
As customary, we'll have some second half shout outs. We've got a list of people that we're required by Westchester law to shout out to, so we'll start hammering a few of those out here as the half goes on.
I will give a quick shout out to Miss Mara Duncan. She's watching today, and her heart lies with the Wildcats, and we hope she's doing well. We certainly miss her.
Yeah, backstory on that, Devin. Be sure to share that. Mara was a great trainer here for forever.
Yeah, she was here for quite some time, and she just went to further her education, and we couldn't be happier for her. But I know all these seniors who have known her throughout their high school experience would love for her to see them win this.
She's got some navy blue running in her veins, I'm sure, tonight, trying to get the Wildcats through on this one, along with a lot of other fans out there. Here's that first 5 minutes, a little sloppy right out of the gate.
It's a quality ball across the field.
Talked a little bit at halftime about, what do the Wildcats need to do, and I think they had a great first half. Had a lot of attack, had some great opportunities. The thing I would say is that they really just didn't get the ball on frame. Sent the ball over the top of the goal, sent it right and left. And so the opportunities were there. Hopefully in this half they can get a little bit more accurate and get it on frame and see if the Wayne Country Day School goalie can force him to make saves. You're not going to force him to make saves if it's outside the pipes.
You're right. And just in case you didn't know, Westchester Wildcats are wearing the blue uniforms, and Wayne Country Day is in the white and red.
Help!
Went to the left side again. Back at it.
There you go, Q.
Nice.
Good hustle, Quinto.
Good work, you.
George and Miles working together there in the middle of the field.
Great job by Hamer.
He's looking for somebody to make a run for him. He hustles back to get on defense.
Good job.
Now we've passed that about that 5-minute mark, and the nerves are probably going to settle down. George with a great little attack here.
And
With a
he
shot.
puts a shot on goal, and there's that save that you were talking about for Wayne Country Day's keeper.
It's a it's a long shot, but it's a great one. Put it on frame, and maybe you can get a ricochet right there. If you noticed, Benedict was in position for a rebound if that keeper could not control the ball. So I like getting it on frame, even from that distance. And George can score from that distance.
And he's looking to do it again here. Passes it outside. Another shot.
Good try there. Good try there. Wayne Country Day did put back number 28, Dylan Brown, who drew the yellow card in the first half. So it'll be, interesting to see on that back line on defense. Got to be careful when you want to have one yellow.
Yeah, we have another chance here, and Quinto sends the ball in. Misses the first player, has another one there. And finally, Wayne clears it out, and the Wildcats will have a corner kick here early in the second half. You can hear our fans getting excited. They really want to see a ball go through the net.
No doubt, no doubt. They were a little quiet in that first half. I know she better not be quiet to do the broadcast. They better get up and get loud.
Let's go, Brown. Come on.
I can't see who's – is that Carter bringing the ball in there, kicking it in?
Oh, George trying to find a header. Ball still alive down low. Ooh, Miles sends it over.
And that's going to be an adventure for our ball boys.
Yeah, that was Carter on the corner. Couple good opportunities there, and several shots on frame. That's the first one to go over, but a couple more shots on frame, and
a little miscommunication there. Got away with it.
Hamer with the throw in here. More of a traditional throw in there. Nice play,
It's a
George.
great step from George. And, and I think they need to look to take advantage here while they have some numbers.
Ooh.
Quinto looks to push it up.
I thought that could have been a foul there, but they set out of bounds throw in. Hamer's going to pull this one in. A little bit far to get it in the box from here, but you can still create some challenges with that long throw in. Tried to center it there.
Get on that.
Get back.
A little bit of long ball soccer this start.
Back
this
and forth.
Back and forth, kind of long balls there. So
well, here's their guy, Sherman, and he
Let it go, Cookie!
puts a shot on target, but Cook Smith with the save.
Nice shot there by Sherman for sure. You can see his talent.
Let's pick it up, boys. Come on, Blue.
Got a little gimpy as he got up from that, so it'll be interesting. Right now he's not running, kind of taking it slow.
Let's go, Carter.
Still looks a little gimpy.
Yeah, he doesn't have that max effort that he did in the first half, certainly. And
well, that
hands on the hip, never a good sign.
That last play, there was a little bit of contact, and
Come on, Blue.
it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
He's bending over right now.
Hands
so
on the knees now. He may be tired.
couple long runs. He's definitely put in some fast and aggressive runs. All right, here's a
Is this within range
clear
for?
out. This is in range for Hamer, no doubt. He's running up to kind of get something here. I think in that first half we saw a lot of these balls come all the way through the face of the goal. So I'd like to see a Westchester Wildcat be on this corner over here and see if another through ball comes out. Didn't get direction on that one, just kind of high ball header.
Win it. There you go, Carter.
Quick throw in there to Benedict. Quinto with a ricochet.
Step hard, Bo. Come on.
Here's that quick counter attack that they like to do, Wake Country Day. Ball in the middle.
They find their guy.
A lot of space here. Going to be trouble. Going to be trouble.
Boys.
They found space there in front of the box and just didn't close in on them. So Wayne Country Day with the first goal of the game, 28 minutes, 46 seconds left. That's going to be a boost of energy for them. And then Westchester regroups here in the huddle.
Let's go.
That's the game of soccer, Devin.
Yep.
You don't have to have 50 opportunities. You just have to have one. And they took advantage of that.
Come on, boys.
And a good job of putting it on frame there. Cook didn't have a lot of opportunity to save that ball.
Yeah, and that was that first goal that we talked about. We'll see how the Wildcats respond. But they have to understand that they're here for a reason, and if they play their game, keep getting the shots on goal, good things will happen.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. There's plenty of game time. This is in under 5 minutes. There's plenty of game time, and you can counter very quickly.
Put it back in, Carter.
And Bo tries to get a shot off, but they really have that defensive line stacked up.
Here's the counter attack for Wayne Country Day. That goal was started with how quickly they tried to counter attack.
There you go, Holland. Get there, Georgie. Get there, Georgie. Go, Q. Go, Q. Go, George.
Well, when you're down 1-0 and you've been in the playoffs 4 straight years in the semifinals, this is where you need the poise of your senior leadership to come through and not panic. Don't hit the panic button and still stay
There's just
with
so
your
much
game
time
plan.
left.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time.
Come on, Blue! George, come forward. Come on, guys. Come up.
Don't stop.
You gotta answer, Blue. Go,
Wayne Country Day with some pretty good possession in the midfield in this half.
Maybe an opportunity here as they find George, and he gets a shot on goal. And
beautiful
man,
opportunity. Beautiful opportunity there. Great centering ball. That's a handball there. Yep. And the tackle there, huh?
Let's go, Bo, come on.
Aggressive tackle on Bo Brigman. He's slow to get up there, but definitely a handball.
Go, come on.
We'll see what the Cats decide to do here. Looks like Hamer on the ball.
Clock is rolling. They got their wall build up here.
Fresh.
Max with a secondary ball there.
The defender just gets a head on it. Oh.
Again, better job this half of getting the ball in frame. The keepers had to be active in there. You got to like that as a Westchester soccer fan. Just keep putting the pressure on that that goalie.
Go hard.
A little bit of erratic soccer there. It was kind of kicking back and forth. Not a lot of possession. 25 minutes left in the second half. Brigman with a long throw. George wins the ball in the middle of the field. Oh, definitely converged in on him there. I know he was trying to see if he could either make a pass or a play.
And there's Hamer with a good stop there as they look again to counterattack.
Nice find there to Benedict.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Good run by Benedict. Drew a corner there. Nice play. Nice play. Came off the from the middle of the field, attacked the right-hand side, got a little bit of leverage and advantage, and drew a corner. First game, I haven't seen them really get a header. A lot of the headers have been sky balls, and so it'll be interesting. Can they get
some direction
on it? Yep.
There's another one. Maybe a.
They're calling an advantage push there by the Wildcats, and then we've got a player with a leg cramp. Stops the clock. 23 minutes, 50 seconds for a leg cramp here, looks like. Don't know the Wayne Country Day player. Can't see his number right now.
Looking for a number. There's a number 5.
Yeah, it looks like 5.
Thomas Gurley.
Thomas Gurley, if they're tuning in, I think it's just a leg cramp, nothing serious there.
Come on, boys. Aggressive now, let's go.
Looks like 5 might be coming off, or they're holding it there for him to come off.
That brings in.
Good sportsmanship there by Bo Brigman, giving him a hand as he walks off the field.
I think that's Braxton Rose they bring in for him.
Good job, Q.
Quinto taking advantage of some opportunities here.
Yeah, he's
again.
Definitely made the most of his minutes. Working hard down there, trying to make something, create something.
And there's my guy Josiah just hustling.
Help, Bo!
Nice job by George there. He's got space now.
He just needs some help.
Sends a long ball across
I think
to Bo.
Bo keeps that ball.
Bo's got
There's
space.
that position, and he
Ooh.
takes a rip, and that can't feel good as a defender taking that right in the stomach.
Yeah, that one sailed out of bounds, but it brings up Hamer Brigman with the long throw.
And again, I think we'd like to see some direction with a header here.
Goes
He
short
throws
with it
in.
this time. Going to play a secondary ball.
Oh,
Oh,
It's all right, keep it up.
Benedict trying to turn the ball there and get something on goal.
Come on, Blue.
Keep attacking, Blue.
We'll see. You know, Adam really emphasized winning these balls in the middle of the field here, and so on these goal kicks, as the game goes on, team that wants it most wins these balls in the air and then tries to gain possession of it. Got a push there. Wayne Country Day School with a kick here. Long ball, should be out of bounds.
and I think that's definitely their strategy. They're not looking to hold the ball for a long periods of time throughout the game. They're just looking for their opportunity to counter.
Yeah, it's quick counterattacks, some long ball attacks, but their MO is definitely at this point a quick countering ball.
And Carter sends an interesting ball in here.
Drew
well.
a corner.
Defended
Great job
well.
by Benedict. You know, you can let that ball bounce and let the keeper pick it up or fight for it. He fought for it, drew a corner. Here's where your set pieces come into play. You've practiced them all season long. This is a state semifinal game. You know, there's a reason you do a set piece 50 times during the season, so that when you need it, you can pull it out.
And I think that might have been Hamer's first time with the corner kick. Max just sends the ball back in, hoping for ricochet.
Couple good opportunities there. Here's the quick counter. Trying to use their speed and a quick counter.
Come in.
Under 20 minutes here, so half of our second half is expired.
Go get one, George. Come on. Go get one.
Out of bounds. Wayne Country Day content to play the ball on this sideline and
Take the air out of the ball.
Yeah. Take the air out of the ball. That's right. Yep.
Come on.
There's a long ball. Benedict's going to try and run on that one. Goalkeeper was in good position off the line there, waiting for it.
Just don't want to see the Wildcats get frustrated here. They're doing such a great job, you know, getting balls in the box and shots on goal. Just got to stay with it.
No doubt. We're going to give a little shout out here. Maybe we can get some Mimi and Grandma Cookie love from St. Louis, Missouri. We need it in this second half. Help us pull us through here. So I know they're tuned in. That's the grandma and great grandmother of Max and Benedict Van Dessel. So send us some encouragement here, and hopefully the final 18 minutes we can get a goal.
We definitely appreciate everyone tuning in tonight and supporting the Cats. I know they appreciate it.
Another long ball in by the Wildcats.
Nice,
Back to Brigman. Oh, out of bounds there.
I can never tell when it's on the other side there.
It's hard to see. Must have just crossed the line. Last broadcast with Kenny Herbst, we talked a lot about the culture that Coach Schwartz has created here with his soccer program. It's been an amazing 21-year career here, and really has built an impressive soccer culture. Year after year, you know where Westchester is going to be, and it's in this position fighting for a state title.
That's it. And, you know, we talked a lot about the senior leadership that we have on this team, but, you know, we also talked about the freshman and sophomore that we have on the team. And, you know, it is a culture, and it's a program that I know Coach Schwartz has spent a lot of time and a lot of effort trying to create. And, like you said, I think it's an expectation now that Westchester is somewhere close to the championship every year.
Yeah, definitely, and the character is going to shine through. Culture, character.
Can you see?
Where championships. Hamer with a long throw. Ball's bouncing there. Here's the quick counter. 3-on-2 right now. Ball in the middle of the field.
And that's just great hustle by Hamer.
Yeah, great job. Throws the ball in, sprints the entire length of the field to get the ball.
As he tries to push it right back up to that same spot. And, oh, my gosh, it looks like an elbow to the head there.
Time there, called time. Oh, I got a Wayne Country Day player injured.
Cook Smith getting his athletic training in.
Good sportsmanship there by Cook. Andrew Sherman again, been an impressive attackman up there on the front line for Wayne Country Day, and looks like he had a little bit of a cramp there as well, but great gamesmanship, sportsmanship, Cook to help him out. Everybody's been there probably on the field at one moment in their career.
Now, is this a timeout or just getting some water here?
I think injury timeout is what I heard. Referee stopped the ball. Wildcat faithful really want one here. Hamer with the long throw.
Gives him an opportunity.
Oh.
There's just missing.
Nice flick on ball there by George. And the touch. I think that might have been Miles there, don't you think?
I think it was.
Miles with the final touch there just went just left of the goalpost.
And I just really think they have to stick with it. Don't need to change much of anything.
Watch the counterattack. You know what their offense is going to be, but you know, possession soccer, multiple combination soccer is going to be the key for the Wildcats in this final part.
Get in there, Carter, get in there.
Nice play by Max. He's got space.
Middle.
Good play to Miles. Miles there, nice ball. That's good possession soccer there. A couple passes. Another good pass to Benedict.
Nice.
Oh, calling a foul there. Direct kick. Great opportunity here.
And Dan, I don't know who takes this kick for the Wildcats. Is that going to be George?
I would think in this position you probably would go to George. He has a great capability of bending the ball around the wall, which is what you want to do. Shape the ball around the wall, see if you can't find a corner. Another thing that happens in a situation like this is the keeper can lose the ball as it's coming over that wall.
Just getting lost with all the people.
Get lost with all the people. Also be prepared for a second opportunity here. Could be a keeper just get his hand on it, and another Wildcat could
Oh, and I really don't know how that ball didn't go in. But
No!
that one does. But that one does.
Wow.
And that's the ricochet you were talking about,
Yep.
Dan. And I think that went right back to Mr. Cole.
George. Yeah. George Culp with his 103rd goal. It could not be more important than the 13:49-minute moment in this second half to tie this game 1-1, and that livens up the Westchester faithful here. They're ready for this rest part of this game.
And, Dan, I don't know how you feel about this, but I think for our Wildcats, they can really just exhale now that they have that first goal. The game's back to really neck and neck, and now we can see a little bit more fluidity with the offense.
Great poise in that stretch when the Wildcats were down. They didn't lose their composure. They kept staying with it. And Culp had a great ball there on the free kick. It drew a second ball. That's that second ball opportunity that can happen. And
you even see just a little bit a spark of life with the Wildcats. And that's what you expect when you takes that long to score that first goal. And he's going to give it another go. And
oh, wow.
And we'll get a corner from it. And he has a lot of energy going right now. And, they'll look for their leader out there, George, to keep the attack on.
No doubt. Seniors have been in this position before, and they're showing it right now. Some amazing effort by George Culp there. Corner kick coming in.
Sends it wide, and
Quinto with the second ball. Close.
All right, good run, Joto. There we go. That's out. Here we go.
I definitely can sense the energy level of Westchester is there. Looks a little bit tired. Wayne Country Day. It's going to be interesting these final 12 minutes. Nice ball.
Just wonder how many substitutes Wayne Country Day has been sending in and out. I haven't seen many other than that sub for the yellow card. I wonder if that's going to play a role here late in this game.
There you go. Good pressure by Brigman.
That's Hamer zone.
Yep. This is where you can get another bouncing ball in the middle of the field. Watch those second opportunities. We talked about getting the ball on frame, and we've done a better job on frame. But when you get it on frame, watch for the second chance opportunities. Big throw, flick on.
Thought the defender might have got away with a little push off there.
Great play by George there. I love his action in the box. Sometimes he'll attack it with his head. Other times he fakes it and lets the ball go through.
Let somebody else get an opportunity.
Yeah. Nice ball there.
And that's a great attempt. And I know he's going to be a little upset that it went over, but that's the direction I think that we're looking for with those headers.
Quinto, great work here. Here's the quick counter by Wayne Country Day. They want to play the ball fast and see if they can get Westchester on that quick counter.
And that's what they're trying to do. And I think here as a defender, you just look to contain.
Here we go, Cookie!
Yep. That was a fast goal kick, though. I think Westchester needs to be ready for that.
Let's go, George. Take it all the way, George. Carry it.
George with possession here. Really
just looks so comfortable with the ball. Always in control.
It could have been a handball there. Advantage. He's calling advantage there.
And we'll take the handball now.
No, they're gonna. No. He let advantage play. So.
There you go, Holland.
For your Westchester, you just don't want to give up the long ball, quick ball.
And that's it. That's their game. You have to look. You have to be on the lookout.
Got another player down here. Looks like it could be a cramp again, as they call play here. 10:07 left in the game. Fans, I hope you're enjoying this one here from Kennedy Field. 1-1. Westchester Country Day versus Wayne Country Day School in semifinal state soccer tournament action. It's been an exciting game.
It has been.
Two completely different styles. I mean, Wayne Country is the quick attack. Westchester seems to build it up more. But those two varying styles that we've seen in the game have made it exciting. Do we have a final on our other semifinal match? Don't know if we heard the final.
I think that game was tied and maybe going into overtime, but we will look to find the score of that.
Nice job by Bo there, just trying to use his body to gain advantage on the ball. Hamer runs over.
What? Come on! That is ridiculous.
Set an illegal throw in there, I guess, by the Wildcats. So turnover.
I didn't even see any action. What?
Oh, I think it was just a throw-in infraction.
Okay.
Watch the second ball here. Great job closing there by George.
And if George can,
oh, that's a foul.
That's
going to be a card.
And it
could be a card there.
And I think that's the same.
That would have been the same player.
Is that the same player who had the card the first time? And
he's calling him
over. And
it's either going to be a warning here. He did not pull out the card. I
think as a referee, you don't ever want to have to pull a yellow card twice, but you got to protect the players.
Well, in that situation, I think if that foul happens in the offensive third of the field, I think you do get the yellow, the second yellow. But with the foul being here in the defensive end of the field, I think
it has to be something.
Yeah, but there's no doubt. I mean, when a ref calls you over for a second time and gives you that type of warning, you're not going to get another warning. You're on thin ice. So he's going to have to watch his aggressive play. Here's Hamer with a long throw in.
This has got to be his 8th, 9th, 10th throw in.
Too many to count. Nice ball there. Ooh. Bouncing on the ground. Here's the quick counter. Wayne Country Day trying to keep the ball in. Ball is still in, out of bounds now.
Yeah. And Sherman's stretching out. Looks like he may be cramping again. Hope he's all right.
Yep.
And he falls
to the ground.
Field.
Clock is stopped. We got another cramp. Well, if you're Westchester, you should get motivated by this. When you see their team getting fatigued and when you see their team falling to the ground every time, then that's your opportunity. That's your advantage. And they're getting tired, and you're showing your conditioning on the field because you haven't had that really happen on your side.
Right.
So use that as motivation to really be aggressive, start attacking. You're wearing them down.
Hey, pick it up, boys. Pick it up.
Hamer with the throw after the injury there. I think that's throw in 20.
Throw in 20. Okay, 20. I knew we were somewhere in the double digits.
I've got to start keeping my stats on that here. I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing. It's definitely more than 10, I know. George with an aggressive play there. Here comes the long ball.
And there's going to be their counterattack, and no one on the receiving end of it.
Well, for Wayne Country Day, one of their important weapons is out of the game right now, and Andrew Sherman. We'll see if they try and buy him some time and get him back in the game.
You see Hamer chugging along, coming down the line, and you know what time it is.
Yeah. It's worth that extra run.
I think he could still make his way down a little further.
Short throw in this time. Going to try and play a second ball into the box maybe. Hamer with the cross. Oh, missed the ball there. Just missed it. Hamer's got it.
Here's a good ball across the field.
Just missed George there. George had his hand up. That's who he's looking for.
And here's Valentine here.
Shut him
He's
down.
going to look to push. We just need somebody to step in front of him.
Close the space in this situation as best as possible. Nice.
Win the ball.
And you
Nice
just want
play.
to probably just clear it out here, right?
Yep. Great play. When you're in that defensive standpoint, you want to keep the offensive player in front of you and see if you can close down the space. Space is a bad thing on the attack if you're on defense. Wildcats did a good job on that. Ball goes over the end line for a goal kick. We're at 5 minutes and 50 seconds here at Kennedy Field in Westchester Country Day School campus. 1-1 is our game. Cook plays it out. Won by Miles. Here's George. Got a little bit of space for Max here.
Max has a man on here.
Drew a throw in.
Yeah, and you can see
Max is excited.
He's excited, as he should be. And I think, like you said,
Quick throw in to Brigman. Oh.
Certainly don't want anyone getting hurt on the field, but.
Oh, he's out. Oh, I thought he was out of bounds there. Linesman said the ball was in, the player was out on that one. Almost drew a corner there. Got time to settle the ball here. Still plenty of time in the soccer game. That's where, again, you want the poise of your seniors to come through, take your time, be aggressive, but it's not panic time at all. 4 or 5 minutes is plenty of time to get a goal.
Run through that.
Nice. George with some great play here. Puts the ball on goal. A little bit too far away there.
A little far away, but I think if you're a Wildcats soccer fan, that's who you want to have the ball.
Well, when you have 103 goals in your career,
everyone feels confident.
you're allowed to take some shots. Benedict working on that sideline.
It's all right, Ben. Keep working.
That's all right. Putting pressure on him, trying to make something happen.
And you're right, Dan. They're quick to get the ball back into play. They're not looking really to set anything up.
It's not a possession game for them. It's a quick counterattack. 2 or 3 passes, and they want to be in the goal crease, shooting on goal. Nice flick there.
Take some time.
Oh.
And that's got to be hard for a left foot from that angle.
Well, that's that space that I just mentioned. He had the space and time. If you're an attacker, you love space. If you're a defender, you hate it. Miles had some space there. Good opportunity. That was set up, though, with a nice just flick-on header. 3 minutes left in this second half. Ball coming through here. Hamer's got it.
And Dan, I think Sherman is back on the field.
Yes, he made it back on the field.
You got to win it.
George with the tackle. Still tackling. Well, it's just amazing what George can do.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, it's amazing. He really wants his senior year to. That's a foul there. That could be a yellow card there. That was on the attack.
Too aggressive.
Really holding the cards. I thought that was a very aggressive on the attack there. Did not play the ball, seemed to pull the player down.
It's a great touch by Quinto.
Last time the Wildcats were in a free kick situations when we scored a goal on the rebound. It's a little bit farther out, but it's going to be interesting this set piece, what we play here.
We're looking for the rebound, right?
If it's on the frame, you get the rebound. Here we played it too. A header.
Oh, wow.
And a second ball. Oh, good try. Good try.
This is when it's tough, right?
Quick counterattack here. That's the name of their game.
Oh, that's a good touch.
Wayne Country Days keeps it in play. Clear out.
And you know who they're looking for.
A lot of space here on the left-hand side. Coming in. Cook's going to get the ball. Good job.
Come on, boys.
Seen a lot of Westchester games this year, and this Wayne Country Days school team, you got to be impressed. They are the fastest counterattack I've seen this season.
And they've really been able to contain, the Wildcats.
Yeah, Westchester comes into this game having scored.
And that's my guy, Josiah, just always going 100. And we'll see if this opens up an opportunity for the Cats. As he pushes to the middle.
Benedict Van Dessel
Just looking
making
for
some
somebody.
action. That's beautiful right there. Put some good possession. Quinto working hard. We're down to the final minute of play. Sending it to Georges on this one. George has got it in the corner. Good play. Keeps it alive.
And he just keeps that ball on his foot, doesn't he?
Out of bounds. Yep, he does. It's like on a string.
Lock him in! Lock it in!
30 seconds. Wayne Country's going to probably try and see if they can run out the clock on this one.
Get it to somebody.
Long ball.
Yeah, and let's just send it in. Let's try to make something
21
happen here.
seconds.
Win it and take a shot!
All right, ball goes out of bounds. 10 seconds left. Well, viewers, we look like we're going to have some extra soccer for you here at Kennedy Field. We appreciate you joining us this evening.
And I think, now, that talk about endurance and stamina is really going to come into play here as we go into some overtime soccer.
It's playoff soccer, and you wouldn't expect anything else. Both of these teams enjoyed some big goal games leading into this semifinal, but when you get to the semifinals and when you get to the finals, those things probably don't happen.
No.
It gets everything gets locked down. The pressure continues to grow, and you're going to have to battle, and that's what we're seeing today is a real battle.
Yep. Now I wonder what the overtime rules here are.
I know it at the collegiate level. I'm not completely versed on high school. Is it? I'm gonna try and get some.
It might be two 10s maybe. Two 10-minute halves, no golden goal.
No golden goal.
Right.
No golden goal, 2 5s, golden goal, and then kick.
Okay.
So I think during the regular season they do golden goal.
Yeah.
No golden goal, 2 5s, golden goal, and then it goes to
So we'll have 10 minutes on the clock. We've got 4 minutes of recess here in between the second half. But impressive poise. You have to say poise. Devin, you brought it up right when the ball went in for Westchester. Just the sigh of relief that you could just feel in the crowd and on the field.
I just hope to carry that over here in the overtime. I know everyone's excited to be at the game, and I think for the boys it is helpful to have fans in the stands and have that little bit of extra encouragement.
We appreciate Mimi and Grandma Cookie giving us the extra luck there. We needed to get the goal.
You asked for it,
I
and
asked for it.
she gave us some.
So I'm going to I'll ask for it again here in this overtime period if we can get a little luck. Also want to shout out to Stuart McIntyre. He was out in London, one of their tour guides when the Westchester soccer team went to England for a game tour, and had built a great relationship with Stuart. And if you're watching over in England at about 3 a.m. in the morning or whatever, we need some of your luck too.
Yeah.
So send it our way here for the Wildcats as we get ready for our overtime period.
Well, the Cats didn't require much of a pep talk from Coach. It looks like they're going to feed off of each other's energy.
Tom Van Dessel has got the crowd rocking. Great job there by the Wildcat faithful. We definitely need their noise here for this second half. It's going to be an exciting finish.
Well, we have some time here. Game 6 tonight. Who you got?
Oh. Probably asking the wrong person.
Oh, you're not a baseball guy?
I have not tuned in too much, so
Okay.
I'll let you, Devin,
Okay.
jump in on that.
I think the Dodgers are going to take it tonight. I just think they have too much power and too many arms and too much money, to be honest.
Yeah, no doubt.
But it's been a great series. There's, anytime there's postseason play, no matter the sport, you find those hidden gems on your team.
Yep. Well, it's always nice to have those iconic baseball brands in the World Series. Speaking of baseball, you guess you'll be having a season here in the spring. You excited about middle school baseball and getting that going? I know you got women's hoops here first.
Yeah, we got basketball season to get through first, but we obviously just want to get out there and play. Last year we only got to play two games.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited, and we'll get through the soccer game here, then basketball season, and we'll get to some baseball.
Yeah, I don't want to rush our seasons here, do we?
No.
Yeah. But it is nice, with all of the COVID pandemic, to be able to be here playing a game. I remember seeing Hamer in the neighborhood walking around in the summer, and he was about as depressed as you could see somebody, because at that point in June,
just didn't know.
I think he thought his entire senior season was going to be taken away from him. But, it's nice that he has this opportunity. Great ball here to Ben. Going to draw a corner. Nice long ball played there.
And fans, again, we're going to play in overtime here, 2 10-minute halves. No golden goal, so.
I guess we're getting some texts from our fans who are watching us, which is good. Got a corner kick here for the Wildcats.
Looks like Carter. So head in, and Chargers will look to clear.
Got a second ball opportunity here.
Like to see the Cats keep possession here.
Yeah. Boxing them in, keeping them boxed in is what you want to do. Here's the fast play.
Save it.
Oh, yeah.
Benedict's working hard down here. Saved that ball. Oh,
That's
nice
just
play.
An effort play.
Yep. Love to see that in the overtime period. Got space here for Max. You see Wake Country Day really packing it in now.
Well, I think that plays right into their game plan.
And you got
Packing it in on defense, and then when you get the ball, just try to send it up to Valentine or Sherman.
Yep. If you're Wayne Country Day, you got to be excited to see some of your players return. Obviously, Thomas Gurley went out of the game. He's back in right now, number 5 and 13. Andrew Sherman's back out there. So the aches and pains a little earlier, they've dusted those off and gotten back out on the field. Great night for soccer here.
It is.
I mean, could not be a better temperature. And as we said, there's nothing that Mother Nature's throwing at the players that's impacting the game. It's going to be settled on the field.
Hard.
Tell you what, though, this morning I couldn't see in front of my car. There was so much fog.
Yeah. Good hustle there.
Come on, boys.
By Bo Brigman.
Win this. Keep it out here. Push up.
A little bit of a miss kick there,
Yeah.
it looks like.
5 on the attack.
He's got a lot of defenders to work through. He's
Got
just
a
going to get a
shot.
shot off.
Yep.
Nothing more than a goal kick.
Step there, boys. Step there.
Created a little bit of space with some of his dribbling and skills. But the shot was off target.
Our ball.
Oh, that's a push. Yeah, got to be a push. They're going to call
Yeah, he's going to give it to him.
They're either going to call advantage there or a push, definite push. That's winning the ball, though. You know, Coach Schwartz really emphasizes trying to win that ball.
Positioning, right?
Yep.
Being in the right position.
Yep. Brigman with a long kick here. Got to have a lot of touching with a ball like this. It's kind of hard to do, but good spinner.
It gives him a chance.
Yep. But you
Keep the ball close here.
Here's George.
Ball's on George's feet.
Oh, nice ball.
Finds
To
Miles.
Miles.
He goes to his left.
Oh, great ball by Miles.
And it's
another
going to be
corner.
another corner.
Yep. George, outstanding play there, getting a good ball to Miles. Miles had a crank at it, and for Wayne Country Day's benefit, they had a defender get a foot on it. But you just see the trouble that George creates up there every time. It's
got to be a nightmare for the defense. Wonder if we can get those headlights turned out.
He is George is on the scout sheet. There's no doubt about it when you're trying to prepare for West Country Day School. Senior, as we've said on this broadcast, who's just been a great leader for this team and 103 goals over his career with one tonight.
Career. Yeah. But like we talked about earlier, he'd give all the 103 or 4 of those goals back.
Yeah. He wants great hustle by Benedict here, putting pressure on Wayne Country Day, trying to cut it back. He's still got a lot of hustle in his step. Miles with the step there. Pass.
Oh, and what a good shot. George still has the ball, and he's going to give it a go. We still got it in there. And Bo just misses.
Love that series
outside.
Of attacks there.
But I think that's what you're talking about, staying around the goal and getting those rebound opportunities.
We talked about it at halftime, on frame.
Yeah.
We've been much better this half with shots on frame. It's made that goalie have to work. There have been secondary balls. But great playing here by Westchester. That's a foul there, should be. Bo Brigman.
And I'm really impressed with Ben Van Dessel down here. I didn't know that he was a freshman.
Oh, yeah. He's a freshman. Yeah, he played last year as a 8th grader.
Wow. Probably didn't know he was a freshman based on his size. He's a big.
He's put on a lot of bulk and a lot of strength. Done a great job. All right, here's George. Last time we had this, he put it on frame. He's going to try to.
Corner.
Yep.
Corner kick.
Come on, George.
Looks like Hamer's running that way.
Hamer, might take this corner instead of Quinto.
Switch it up, yeah.
Here's the GPS calculator. We've got to keep up with that.
I think he's up to 15 or 16 miles by now.
Puts a lot of work in, but amazing fitness on his standpoint. Beautiful ball there.
And here's Sherman. He just kicks the ball up. I think he's struggling, Dan.
Yeah, they're still trying to do the counterattack, but there has not been anyone there.
I think when he's hobbling like that, you know, again, we don't want to see anybody get hurt, but you have to attack weaknesses.
Nice ball there by Brigman. A little bit of two-man soccer here on the left-hand side.
Thought he got away with a little bit of a hold there.
Brigman's got some space.
He takes a shot just wide. You can feel it building, though, Dan. I really think you can. You can feel it building. And
no doubt. 2 minutes left in this overtime period, but it's nice to see that combination soccer on the left-hand side there, getting some opportunities. Brigman had the space, had a good shot at it. You have to like the 8 minutes that Westchester's put out here in this overtime. Pretty impressive. And they're going to try and close this final 2 minutes out strong. Quinto down the sideline.
And he's quick. Maybe needs a little help here.
Gets it to Miles. Yep.
Yeah,
boy, Wayne Country's really packing it in. Yeah. Really packing it in. Errant pass there, unfortunately, by Benedict, but I know he'll hustle to try and win the ball back.
Just
there
like
he goes.
that.
Yep.
Just a lot of poise, and, you know, for a freshman, that says a lot.
Yeah, love that effort. You know, you're not always going to have a perfect pass, and sometimes you don't play the ball very well, but it's what you do after that.
How do you respond?
Yeah, how you respond to that. And Benedict, you know, is just the type of player that's not going to let one errant pass prevent him. Here's some challenge.
This is their guy, Valentine here. But there's George again. I mean, he's just right in the middle of everything.
Nice. 28 is playing a little reckless here. He's got to be careful. He has that yellow card. Benedict's trying to work the left sideline.
And where's –
Hamer's going to take
a break.
Yeah, he's been running a lot. George can throw the ball well too, so watch for George to get it in the box.
And I think this is smart. I mean, you don't want to counter here. Keep Hamer, one of your best defenders, back
Got
there.
30 seconds left. Yeah. Long throw.
Don't want to let anything silly happen. We're
ball still alive.
Here and smart play. George again.
Crossing ball.
Oh,
Miles.
Yeah, Miles there.
Oh, what a find by George.
It's a great pass in.
Yep. 16 seconds left here as we count out the first overtime period. Looks like Wayne Country Day is content to let this one click its way out.
And I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
From Kennedy Field, we've got a 1-1 game after the first overtime period between your Westchester Wildcats and the Wayne County Chargers. Really impressed with Westchester in that overtime period, Devin. I thought they were definitely the team that showed the most hustle, the most poise, had the most opportunities. Mm-hmm. If you're Adam Schwartz, head coach of the Wildcats, you gotta like the effort. You're telling guys, on that sideline, keep it up, pressure, because that pressure will ultimately lead to another goal.
It will.
For Wayne Country Day, I think you're trying to figure out how you can keep guys healthy. Got some guys on the floor getting their calves rolled. May be suffering some more cramps. And their MO is the counterattack. Really didn't see the counterattack in that overtime period. I don't know if that's reflective of kind of what everybody's condition is right now, if they're a little tired or spent, but you just did not see that counterattack. Another 10-minute period on the clock here for the fans.
And Westchester first out again. To me, I just have a feeling they're ready.
Yeah.
Let's go!
For our fans watching online, you're hearing a lot of horns honk. Kennedy Field sits down in a bowl, and the parents are allowed in the stands, but the students have to watch the game from their cars. That's kind of the COVID procedure here at the stadium. But if you're a fan watching the game, that's why you're hearing all the horns honking after goals and between periods. It's been a unique way to watch athletics this year, that's for sure.
It has been.
But we're watching it.
We're watching it. That's
we're
it.
Watching it. We'll take it.
And I think we'll take it any way that we can get it.
Hey, let's go, boys. Come on. Let's go, Q.
Well, this is gut time. This is when your practices in August and your conditioning, your training all pays off.
This is what you train all year for.
Yep. It's building blocks, and you build the foundation throughout the year, and you build it, and you try and have a solid foundation for these types of opportunities. Westchester trying to control the ball there. George with it. Just going through weaving through a bunch of players. He's got some space. Great pass. Bo Brigman.
Oh. Is he hurt?
God, it looks like he may have a cramp now. Or he got banged down. He's coming back up.
The way he's holding that leg out makes me think he caught a little cramp.
Yeah.
But he's not coming out of the game.
No. Amazing play there by George. It seemed like 5 players around him, and he just weaves right through them and found
He's got that string on the ball.
Brigman. Yep.
Go, Cat!
Hamer with the ball. We've talked about it all day. Can the Cats get a header that's directional?
Oh, and that was I thought that was the one.
That was a great play by Quinto there. Great ball.
We're going to get another corner?
Yeah, another corner.
Okay.
Great ball by Hamer.
Again, Quinto just taking advantage of those minutes that he's getting tonight, and you love to see that.
Nice directional header. Let's see if we can get another directional header. George is really good at that.
That's a quality ball in.
Directional header again.
And
it goes.
He got it in.
He got it in
this time.
George with
Culp.
a header
George Culp.
to put the Wildcats up 2-1. We talked about directional headers. We've seen a lot of sky headers, and we had 2 in a row. 2 in a row.
Come off here. A lot of excitement here.
Hamer.
And that was the second one in a row. And,
Yep.
and Dan, you've talked about it all night. You know, it's great to get balls in, but if they're not directional headers going at the goal, you're not going to score. And I think that's.
I think Hamer's going to draw a card here.
Maybe let
the
excitement got to be a little too much. Yeah.
He's got to come out.
Yeah, Hamer gets a yellow card there for
George
being a little overexcited and taking his shirt off, but
Hamer comes out of the game. Move George back to the back line there. 8 minutes remaining in this period. Wildcats connecting.
Yeah, and he's going to get a talking to from the coaches, but he knows that he shouldn't have done that, and we use it as a learning experience for, you know, not only for him, but these young guys over here that are ball boys now. Hopefully they learn something from that.
Love that leadership from Adam. You know, had the stern conversation with him, but you know, has Hamer right back up at the line, ready to go back into the game. So he knows he made a mistake there, and coaches are going to dwell on it. Going to get him right back in the game immediately.
Yep, and I think as a coach, you always want players that you have to tone down. You don't want to have to get somebody up, and I think that was just a case of Hamer being a little overexcited, and that's something that we can live with as a coach.
Hamer's back in the game for the final 7 minutes here. We're going to see if George moves. I assume George will move back up to the midfield, center mid.
It looks like he's going that way.
Let's go, boys, come on!
Well, I think by the work ethic of the first overtime period and thus far in the second overtime period, the Wildcats deserved that second goal.
Did.
They worked harder than Wayne Country Day. They had more attacking opportunities, and that pressure, eventually you're going to get one to go in. The more pressure you put on, and it builds and builds.
It does, and that's just the composure piece that we talked about. It's easy to press, when you go down, go down 0-1. But have 2 unanswered, and looks like a little boxing out going on here.
Called a foul there. Got a free kick opportunity there.
Is that Bo over there boxing out?
Bo over there, yeah.
See, he's ready for basketball season.
Exactly. Well, that's the kind of opportunity you want to just try and use up the clock. It's a lot of clock left, but still draw. Miles with the ball. Quick pass to.
Oh, but.
Nice center there by Benedict. He's down in the corner. Looks like he's got a cramp.
I think I'd like to see us keep the pressure on here for just a little bit longer.
Called a foul here. Here comes George again. Great directional player, can put the ball on frame and watch for second chances. Great.
Oh.
Nice ball there, just a little bit to the left, but you can see the weapon he is up there.
He's still confident.
Here we go, Blue, pick it up, let's go!
Really got to keep your eyes on 13 and 15 here if you're a Wildcat.
Yep.
As you've seen it all night, that's what they're trying to do, and would hate to.
Yep, the quick attack is where their game is. Westchester knows that. They're back right now.
Yep. Here's Valentine on the ball.
Yep.
And that's going to be our ball.
Yep. Sensing a little bit of energy loss for Wayne Country Day. They had the energy when they got the first goal. Westchester responded. Westchester responded to that. They had a push there by Westchester, but Westchester responded. But
Q, come on.
The energy tank, if you're measuring the gas tank of energy, Wayne Country Day, it keeps getting lower and lower and lower.
And if at worst, Westchester's is just staying still.
Yeah. They have. There's been. You do not sense a dip as much as you have seen with Wayne Country Day. They're feeling fatigue and.
But I will say, I did feel that when Wayne scored first, that our energy dipped a little bit, but not too low.
Yeah, no doubt. They Westchester fought through that.
Yeah, they held a composure and stayed poised and played as if they were the seed that they are.
Nice ball there by George. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here at Kennedy Field. We've got Westchester Country Day up 2-1 over Wayne Country Day in state semifinal soccer action. Thanks for joining us tonight. Benedict playing the ball on the line.
I just really like watching him play.
His strength is amazing.
He's strong.
He played last year as an 8th grader and really worked hard on the weights this summer, him and Max, his brother. And you see the fitness there. No longer able to push him off the ball. He's able to hold his own. And when you put him up on the front line and you put Bo Brigman on the front line, those are two forces up there that don't get pushed off the ball often.
Right. Just big bodies.
Yep.
And he's got a guy right here in the middle. Just couldn't quite get to the ball.
Look at you.
Nice play.
There's my guy, Josiah, going 100.
Great play here. The defender's dropping back. You got the lead. Keep taking the ball forward.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left in there.
And even though he lost possession, I think that's fine, right?
Here's the counterattack that they like to play. Miles is hustling back.
Step.
Clear it.
And the clear by Brigman.
Great. And I think the Wildcats could catch Wayne sleeping if they wanted to, but I think they're content with just holding the ball.
In this situation, you know what their interesting sub here with a minute and 53 left. That's only going to burn the clock for Wayne Country Day. 2 hustles off the field here. Down to a minute 40.
Boy.
But I think Wayne Country Day's MO is the counterattack, and so I think in this situation
you don't want to push too much.
Yeah, you don't want to push
hold,
too much. Yeah, you don't want to push too much. You've got the one clock is on your side. Still have some aggressiveness, but don't lose the shape of your defense, the shape of your offense. You don't want too many players out of position. Nice job by George. Now here's where Bo can just create havoc up here. Yep, very nice. Create havoc here. Have him use time to try and get the ball back in the attacking third. Perfect. Great job by Brigman. He's tired, but he's still hustling.
On his face.
Yep.
But he's not going to give up. It's just not in his nature.
Oh, outstanding hustle. Great hustle there. You got the lead. You could easily just I'm
walking to the ball here. If I'm George, I'm walking, taking my time here.
30 seconds left here at Kennedy Field.
I think the
in this semifinal championship game. Bo's fighting through the cramps. I think we're going to have a few players hit the turf when this horn finally hits. We talked about championship culture, and the Wildcats surely showed it. The Cats showed championship culture, being down a goal, fighting back, battling through the 2 overtime periods here.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of soccer.
And they position themselves with 4 seconds left for a spot.
And that's going to do it.
In the state title game. Your Westchester Wildcats and this senior class, that's what they've wanted, is to fight for a state championship. And you see George does not want to celebrate this semifinal win because this isn't what he wants to be. He told the bench that ran onto the field, this is a good win, but let's stay focused. We've got a game on Saturday, and that's the ultimate goal. Hats off to Wayne Country Day. Really a great soccer game on their part. They truly showed they deserved to be in the semifinal game. They truly showed that they had the potential to battle for a state title and just fell a little bit short. And I know got to have a few disappointed players there, but you got to take pride in their effort. And if you're a fan there, I know I got to be proud of a 7-1 season for them, and just a little short at the end.
Hey.
Fayetteville, we have an update for fans. Fayetteville is the winner of their semifinal matchup as your Wildcats come across and thank their loyal family members and fans. The horns are blaring. So it will be a state championship game here between Fayetteville and Westchester Country Day School on Saturday, this Saturday, Kennedy Field.
Well, Dan, I certainly enjoyed working with you tonight.
Oh, Devin, it's been a blast. Thanks so much for being a part of the broadcast and carrying me through the broadcast. I needed help. You had to lift me up on your shoulders, get me to the finish line, and you did it.
No, I was following you. I was following you the whole time. And to Terry, of course, we say thank you to you. Oh,
Terry Andrews, anybody watching this broadcast, Christmas is coming up. Send him a couple of gifts here. He likes chocolate.
You like chocolate?
Anything will good. He deserves it. He's done all the broadcasts this year and kept all of our distance fans tuned into the Westchester Wildcats, and we really appreciate all his outstanding work. Just remember out there, fans, the final here today, 2-1, Westchester over Wayne Country Day in a great battle, semifinal battle that the Wildcats now advance to the state title game against Fayetteville. Will be here this Saturday.